Thank you for making time to be part of this session. It's always a great opportunity for us to share with you the work that we do here at Support International. There's nothing like helping people to help themselves, working to empower women and girls. So I believe that it's going to be a wonderful session, and I crave for your listening attention. Um, we have been in this work, working to empower women, working to promote good nutrition, working to improve agriculture for more than 2 decades now. And I must say it's very gratifying. There's nothing like working together with the poor and the disadvantaged people to bring improvement in their lives, to bring smiles on their faces, to see young girls go to school. These are things that really make you want to wake up every morning and go to work. It's an exciting working here at South International. We've been in our Ashanti region for more than 2 decades now. And if you look carefully at our slogan, helping people help themselves, as well as work to alleviate hunger by helping people help themselves. The end of that slogan is very important. Helping people help themselves. Every day as we work, we look for opportunities to find people who are really determined to do things, to change their fate, to do things new, to challenge the status quo. So it does happen that even here in Ashanti region in Ghana where we work, it's not every community that we work. There are some communities we go there and if you don't feel welcome or if you feel that the people there are not ready to go with us, we have no option but also to give them the time to really think carefully about themselves, and then when they are ready, we come in. So there are some communities very close to us, but we don't work there. Uh, Not long ago, people from Ullo, which is in the Upper West region, uh, a community that is very poor, but Upper West region is among the top 3 poorest regions in the country. They heard about the work we do here in Ashanti region, and they came together. I mean, the elders in the community came together, and they sent one of their own. They sent a prince to come down to Ashanti region to learn more about Self-Up International. So for 3 days, the prince was here. He visited our project sites. He interacted with our clients. And by the time he left, he was convinced that yes, the way self-up work of the poor, the disadvantaged people in the community is the way to go. So he went back, he told his people, and as a result, he also invited us. He invited self-up staff, myself, and our programs coordinator, Victoria, went there. We spent some days with them. Yes, over there, yes, we saw the situation there. Uh, these are communities that are into agriculture, but they have just one rainfall season. The community is very deprived in terms of roads, infrastructure, schools, hospitals. It's because of the weather and because of the uh, poor infrastructure situation. A lot of people don't want to go there and work. Even people from that area, after coming down south here for education, they don't want to go back, and that keeps uh, pushing the region very deep into poverty. So yes, we have not been to Europe before. Europe presents different dynamics as compared to Ashanti region. How we do things, we are going to Ullo, we are going to meet with the people, we are going to sit down with them, discuss the situation, identify the problems, and together find solutions to how best we can address whatever challenges confronting them. So this is how we are going to go about our operations in Europe. And we believe that, yes, when we go there, at least when we share our modus operandi with them, they also learn from it, and they'll be able to let other people in the community also benefit from it. And by coming down south here, inviting us there, taking us to their people, interacting with them, really makes us believe that yes, these are the kind of people who have demonstrated the willingness to change their fate, to work to bring improvement to themselves. And these are the people that self-help really want to work with. So yes, Willow is on our agenda, and we are planning to go there this year. We are extending our operations to you fully. Willow geographically is different from Ashanti region. With the weather or the climate, they have just one rainfall season from July to October. Down here in Ashanti region, we have two rainfall seasons. We have the major rainfall season, which is from March to July, and then the minor one also around August to October thereabout. And here we have the forest regions. We have the soil is very clay. We have tree crops doing very well here. Over there, it is not the same. It's mostly grass. The vegetation, the vegetable don't have any forest there. The trees have been cut for other purposes. Sometimes they cut them to use to produce fire, charcoal. So the vegetation there is mainly grass. So we don't have the tree crops doing well over there as we have them here in Ashanti region. And then in Ullo, as compared to here in Ashanti region, they have the opportunity to do more mechanized farming. The land sizes and also the topography of the area promote the use of tractors and other farm implements. Unlike here in Ashanti region, where we have a lot of clay soil and a lot of trees, which hinders the use of agricultural equipment. Over there, it's not like that. Though they are poor, we see the use of some of these tractors and then plowing the land, how line being very common in Ullo. This is something that we see as also being one of their strengths, because if you really want to take agriculture to the next level, we cannot continue to use the hoes and cutlasses, which is very common here. We believe that when we get there and we will embark on promoting these intermediate agricultural implements, it will go a long way to impact greatly on the work that they do. And then again, Ashanti region, in terms of language, almost everybody in Ashanti region speaks Twi. In the Ullo area, it is different. We can have one small community, people speaking many different languages. So that is also a challenge. So as we expand, it's one of the things that we are looking at. But yes, wherever we go, we make sure we identify local leaders and work with them. So that language barrier is something that we are good at. It has been catered for already, because we are looking for getting people who are already there, to lead our team as we go there to start the work. So in terms of the geography and then and in relation to, we have some of them, the majority of them being Muslims. You have a good number of them being Muslims. You have Christians and other religions there. Down south here, we have majority being Christians. But over there, we have the Muslim population being maybe around a bit higher than the Christian population. So these are some of the different dynamics that we anticipate to encounter as we move up to Europe. Poverty and then financial challenges are so endemic in Ghana. And I don't think we can say we want to get the work done in one particular place we go before we move on. As I did indicate in my intro, we always look for people who are ready and willing to help themselves. Per the way we work, we don't believe in handouts and we don't believe in quick fixes. And so these are key determining factors that we always look at. So any community that demonstrated we are ready and willing to go there. And again, if you compare Ullo, for that matter, the Upper West region to Ashanti region, I would say economically, Ashanti region is a bit ahead of Ullo, a bit ahead of Upper West region. For every dollar that we spend in Ullo, the impact we are going to make will be far greater than if you work here in Ashanti region. Here we have a number of financial institutions working. We have some minimum infrastructure development, but that is not the case in Ullo. The banks are not there, financial institutions are not there. Even people from that region, after they have moved down south here to attend school, they don't want to go back. So that makes more deprived than here in Ashanti region. We saw women there who are ready to do something for themselves, but access to credit is a challenge. They have difficulty having access to credit because the banks won't go there, the financial institutions won't go there. The women groups have mobilized themselves into village savings and loan schemes, and they contribute something small during the month, during the year, so that when it's time for the market season, they're able to get something to buy the inputs. What you realize that because they don't have much, what they're able to save before the onset of the rain is not much. So somebody who needs funds to buy, say, fertilizer enough for 1 acre can only afford maybe fertilizer for just a quarter of an acre. So yes, just past all this effort they are making, there are still gaps there that we believe when we work together with them, we'll be able to address these gaps. We have farmers, even though in spite of all these challenging conditions, they are able to produce and get something, but the post-harvest challenges are also confronting them. Where to even to store, and the lead that they make, where to even market it is a challenge. So at that time of the season where they need money to buy input, they don't get it, and they have just one rainfall season. So if you miss it for the whole year, and that makes it very challenging. So these are all the challenges confronting the people. So clearly, these are the people who need our services. Self-help, we derive our strength from the fact that we have people who are experienced and who are very dedicated, and we have people who are also have had opportunities to experience puberty before. We have been to where our clients are, and in most cases, we are able to empathize with them. We really understand their situation. And, wherever we find ourselves, we don't go promising solutions. No, we believe in working together with the people to understand the situation and identifying common solutions to address the challenges. The people really understand their difficulties. They know where they find themselves. And this is something that they have experienced over the years. And it has taught them some lessons. They have experienced the can-do spirit. There are a lot of things that they have initiated on their own, and they are doing on their own. You see, the last time we were there, we saw a community that have built a dam for irrigation project, virtually using their hands. You don't see this in many parts of this country. No, we learned that most of their roads were built by them. They use their hands with little support from the government. The traditional authorities call them and they rally behind them and they go into it to build them. We saw roads that they had built with their own hands. We saw dams that they had built. And having said that, Ullo is a community. During our visit there, we found that they have a united front. They have traditional authority that is so revered. The people have so much respect for the people that when they call them, they listen. And that is not the situation here. Yes, we have local authorities, but the kind of respect that the local authorities command is different from here. And we believe that is going to play to our advantage. So they have 8 sub-chiefs. Yes, right. and each sub-chief control a certain area. When they speak, the people there listen to them. I mean, they're able to meet with their people. they're able to, pull ideas together to look at what is that they can do together to bring the improvement to the community. And that leadership to us is one of their strengths. Any community with a leader which is so much respected, working together to bring improvement isn't that difficult. Within 2 days, we were able to meet 7 out of these 8. And some of the meetings had to go late into the night. And that shows how committed they are. They got information that we will be coming there, and the leaders were there in the meeting. They make sure, yes, we have these guests. We have traveled all the way from Ashanti region, traveled over 400 kilometers to come here, and if they have this appointment with us, there's no way we can not make time to meet with them. And that, to us, is enough indication that, yes, these people really appreciate we coming there and are ready also to do something to support us. So this is the kind of spirit we have seen in Ullo, and this is what makes us believe that, yes, these are people ready to change their faith, ready to do something for themselves. This one alone, when you have people who think this way, it is very difficult for them not to succeed. So we believe that the little support when we are going to offer in Ullo will have an astronomical, exponential impact. We are going to make significant changes in their life because the people there are ready. This is a community or people who have gone to the extent of building a dam with their own hands, a dam for irrigation with their own hands. It tells you how far they see agriculture. I mean, if modern day agriculture without irrigation, there is very little you can do. Yes, if you are doing rain-fed agriculture, so it's very clear. They see agriculture where we don't have to rely on rainfall, where we have to have irrigation, have dams, we have pumps, so that we can do all year round agriculture. They have one rainy season, but with these dams in place, they can do all year round agriculture. Their idle time will be cut drastically. Every time in the year, they will have work to do. When this happens, we will see mothers having added income. When the crops are produced, they'll either go into processing or go into direct trading. So mothers will have more work to do. This will lead to improved household income. Girls will go to school. They will become teachers, they become nurses. Earlier on, I was saying that sometimes when some of them come down south here, they don't want to go back. I believe that when more girls are going to school, there's a likelihood that thing will change, because I've seen women and how they always want to give back to their communities. So definitely, when more girls are going to school, the likelihood that we have dedicated ones going back to work in the north will increase. Post-harvest losses will be a thing of the past. Agricultural productivity will be enhanced. So definitely, the income level up there will improve. And now they are rated among the 3 poorest regions in the country. We are of the view that when we go there, working together with them, in 5 years' time, we are ready to change these dynamics. Their finances will improve. Their food diversity will improve. More children will go to school. More mothers will be making money, and there will be more women empowerment. The Ministry of Food and Agriculture, who has been our #1 collaborator in this work that we do, we are collaborating with them. We are also collaborating with the Ministry of Local Governments, that's the Municipal Assembly. And of course, KNUST. Now they have Engineers Without Borders, KNUST chapter, and Ullo is their focus. So within the next 5 years, they plan to do a lot of things there. And we are counting on them greatly especially because some of the team members that we have interacted with have a lot of expertise when it comes to post-harvest management. And when we are talking about agricultural productivity in Africa, one of the things that we really want to pay attention to is post-harvest management. And we are counting, strongly on Professor Akuwa and his team to lead in that direction. And so far, the work that they are doing there is quite intense. After the launch in last November, they've been there on a number of occasions, meeting with them, interacting with them, identifying the best way they can work together to achieve their goals.
There's a really cool partner here in Iowa as well. I'm really excited about the partnership between KNUST, the local university in Kusi, with their Engineers Without Borders, who are partners with the Iowa State University Engineers Without Borders. And we're so grateful to Dirk Meyer at Iowa State, who helped bring this connection to fruition through the Post-Harvest Law Center that he leads, consortium. That Iowa State is a party to, and that KNUST and so many other universities are a party to. And I think back to the World Food Prize several years ago, when Zach and Dirk Meyer met with us and shared their desire to say, they work so closely with engineering projects and with infrastructure projects, and they were looking collectively for a partner that could work more on the social side and community development. And it just has been amazing to me to see the way that you and Zach have collaborated moving forward.
On March 25th, myself and Victoria will be in Ullo. We are making a follow-up visit to our earlier visit there to again meet with some of our partners, that is the Ullo Development Committee, the MOFA, and then the Jirapa Municipal Office, and also meet with the community leaders as well as the women groups there to really understand where things are now, because it's been a long time since we visited there, though in between we have been interacting with them through Zoom and other virtual platform. Yes, you will want to go there again to really make sure where things are now, so that at least to help to take off smoothly as we were planning to go there and start operations fully.